This past winter, I spent a few months in the US, in California, in Florida. This is the first time I've been outside of Finland in the winter since moving here. I had such a great time that I realized that I haven't really been taking advantage of my early retirement status, and I want to make sure that I go away at least for 1 month every winter going forward. Now, with that in mind, I was trying to think of places that I could go, and I downloaded a list of countries from the internet. I think it's supposed to be just about every country in the world because I really wanted to jog my mind and hopefully not forget about anything. So anyway, I took this big list and I first went through and kind of eliminated any country I had already visited. Then with all the remaining countries, I then started to go through and kind of rank them into countries I really want to see and other countries that would be nice, but I don't really have a big passion to go and visit those countries. When all was said and done, I had a list of 11 countries that I was really keen to explore more. So my plan is over the next few weeks to investigate these countries and pick the one that I'm going to go and visit next winter. Potentially I might even do 2 countries, but I think I'll probably just do 1. Last winter I was away for 3 months and that was amazing. So I'm thinking maybe I might want to try and repeat that process. Maybe I won't go away for 3 months this next winter, but maybe I'll go away for 2 months to help break up the winter season. So here are the countries I'm thinking about, and I would love to get some feedback in terms of what you think would be a good country for me to visit. Before I list the countries, let me explain some of the criteria that I'm considering before I decide where to go. Number 1, it needs to be somewhere warm. The whole purpose of going away in winter is to get back some summer heat. And so this place needs to be over 20 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit in January and February, because those are the months I'm thinking of going away. Number 2, I mentioned before, it must be a country I haven't visited before. Number 3, I've given myself a budget of $3,000 for 1 month stay. And that is to include round-trip flights from Finland, housing either in an Airbnb, hotel, or a guest house, my food, any local transportation, and any activities. Ideally, I'd like to stay in one spot for a whole month so I can just kind of settle in. So I want to find a place where I really feel comfortable and I think I could just hang out in one location for a whole month. However, if I'm really torn between places, I would consider maybe 2 places and spending 2 weeks in each. Any more than that, and I feel I'll be packing and unpacking too often, and I really want to relax and kind of enjoy the area where I go. So that's my thinking behind picking just 1 or 2 places within a country. Okay, so now here's the list in alphabetical order. Botswana, Belize, Colombia, Ghana, Kenya, Sri Lanka, New Zealand, Panama, Philippines, Taiwan, and lastly Vietnam. So those are the countries that I haven't been to, I'm really keen on visiting, and I believe will be in the right temperature zone. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go through all of those countries and see what the average temperature is for Jan and Feb. At this point, I won't rule anything out as being too hot because I'm going for heat. But if they don't have that 20 degrees / 70 degrees average temperature in January and February, then I'm sorry, they'll be crossed off the list immediately because I'm looking for heat. So with that list of criteria and that list of countries, I'm definitely open to any suggestions from anyone who has visited those countries, in particular in January and Feb, to give me some ideas about whether or not you think those are good ideas, or if you do think it's a good idea, where I should go and explore when I'm there for the month. Okay, that's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video, and I will see you next week in a new video. Bye-bye.